Greetings, everyone. It's now 4:30, and I'm about to share my thoughts with you. 4:30 a.m. And I really need to leave this message. I just can't believe how cruel Black women are to each other. I'm not talking about other women this morning. I'm talking to and about Black women. You all have to do better. We have to do better. Here's some stats. Black women are treated the worst of all women. Black women are seen as unattractive or most undesirable by all men, including our own. Now, for those of you who love Black women and appreciate a Black woman, this is not for you. But the truth is, African men around the world often desire other women more, or most, I should say. Desirable women are seen from other cultures, other race. And, you know, when you try to wrap your mind around this, it is difficult, but it's true. You cannot deny it. And if you want to deny it, say it in the comment section. When I watch and I listen to how Black women treat each other, it is horrible. And there are times when I myself have to refer to my own women as Jezebels. Because guess what? Your tongue is poisonous. The things you do to each other and say to each other, the way you go about violating another woman without pause, it is just horrible. The empathy I see other women have for each other in other race or other places is something that is admirable. But, you are so eager, so quick to condemn the other Black woman, to say she's ugly, she's fat, she is, if she's hurting, if she's sick, you use her disease, her sickness in her body to condemn her, to shame her. You would shame a person who was sexually violated. The woman has to take on that shame to add to her pain. If her relationships go left, you blame her and judge her. You, Black woman, wherever you are in the world, you have the same attitude. I was just reading some comments leveled at towards another female, calling her all kinds of ugly name. I mean, this lady used to be heavyset and, voluptuous in some culture. That is how it's seen. And this woman genuinely wants the love and the approval of these other ladies. And so she's gone through extreme measures to lose the weight. And now that she has, you got these Jezebels saying all these awful things to her. Now I know what it's like to go from one extreme to the next with my weight. And oftentimes you're feeling embarrassed about having on that extra weight. And so you work hard to take it off. And when you do, the people who were calling you fat are the same ones coming to tell you that you don't look good. Why are you like that? Why are we like that? What do you get, or what do you, benefit from tearing down another woman? You know what it's like to be hurt. You know what it's like for someone to cheat on you, and you would plot and plan with another woman's man to cause the same pain that you felt. You have issues. We all got issues. We all have self-esteem issues. And you look in the mirror and you see things about yourself that you don't like. And yet you would go to someone else who struggle with the same thing like you and say things to them to rip their self-esteem in order to elevate yourself. What does that do for you? Because when you're done tearing down another woman, it doesn't change the way you feel about yourself, and it doesn't open doors for you, or it doesn't give you love, bring you love or acceptance. It is much easier to say a kind word to somebody than it is to say something so cruel, so mean. You're always telling women lose weight when most of the time these women who are condemning you about putting on a few extra pounds, they don't look nice. And the reason why they don't look nice mostly is because of their ugliness, their nature. You always come out against another woman, and you are a woman too. And then you make it seem like it's strange that men would be cruel or men would be disrespectful to women when you set such terrible example. You don't love yourself, and because you don't, you find it very easy to treat another woman with such scorn. It is not right. You would think that at this time, women would be getting closer to each other, bonding to each other, so we can learn from each other, so we can raise our daughters, our future generation, in a way where they understand love, not just for self, but for each other. It is awful and it's heartbreaking, to be honest with you. You know, it's easier to be kind, to say you look lovely. I don't tell someone, oh, I like your shoes or I like your dress or whatever, because a lot of you women will not give a woman a compliment without a backhand slap. Tell the lady you look nice. Nothing is wrong with that. It doesn't take anything away from you to tell another lady you look beautiful. I like your hair. I like your lips. I like your eyes. I like your walk. Be kind. And when you do that, someone else will show you kindness. I'm just so sick of it. And so we blame men for the things that happen to us as women. And we don't realize that behind every one of the abusive situation women endure, other women are behind it. Because we send a signal that we don't love ourselves or love each other, then people get permission. They get permission to abuse us. And when the shoe is on the other foot, you cry out, not realizing that just before you became the target, you enjoyed abusing another woman, a girl. You got women looking at young girls and saying these horrible things to them, breaking their self-esteem. Their very mother, their own mother, their women in their family, their sisters, sitting down and chatting your sister, saying all kinds of negative things about your own sister for no reason. When nothing is going well for her, you said nothing not going on for her. When life changes and the cycle, and the world turns and it's her opportunity to shine, you got a problem with that. But you were also the same one who was saying all these bad things about her. She's worthless. She's this, she's that. You live in a space with another woman, and when you should be bonding, you're fighting with each other, malicing each other. It's just awful. You hate your sister because she's happy, and you hate her when she's sad. We just have to do better. If you're a woman, the next time you sit around and open your mouth to say something to your sister that will break her spirit, think about it. I'm not saying if a sister is going a certain way and you know that she can do better, you can speak to her and tell her what you're doing is not nice or it's wrong. But when you're talking about her physical attributes, things that she cannot change, and you want to go in on her and be negative, especially because you know it will hurt her, that is really about you. That makes you a horrible person, and you need to change. You need to work on yourself, because the more you throw garbage on someone, it doesn't really help you. It only makes you more wicked, more bitter. I watch it all the time and I listen. And because of that, sometimes I really have a difficult time trusting other females, because we just have this really negative part of us. It's not good. It's not good. Elevate your sister, strengthen your sister, lift her up when she's feeling down. Be there to encourage her. And stop blaming men. Look into yourself. Look into yourself and change. It's time for change. 2021 is here. Time for change. You must do better. It's easier to spread love than hate. Stay blessed. Stay blessed, everybody.